Live from FEMA officials. Meanwhile, North Carolina Senator Thom Tillis says he's working with all officials, state and local, to make sure that people in the storm's path are ready for this. He joins me now. And Senator, good morning to you. It must be a lot of anxiety, a lot of anticipation. You can imagine the mind and the imagination reels sometimes when you think about the worst possible scenario. And it's shaping up to be something that for some people could be just that, the worst case. What are you hearing about state preps there on your level?
Well, sadly, we have experience. We have FEMA in place, still recovering from Matthew. We've had a briefing from the governor's office, from our emergency management experts down in Raleigh, and I think we're as prepared as we can be. But the thing that will help us be more prepared is to have any citizen who's been asked to evacuate to do so for their own safety and for the safety of first responders.
We spoke with a city official 30 minutes ago here in Wilmington. You know what he said, Senator? He said they've gotten lucky often in the past 20 years or so, but he has never seen the number of people in Wilmington actually leave as he has for this storm. That tells you something.
Well, I'm proud of the citizens of Wilmington and the local elected officials that have taken the positive step, including the efforts of the governor to force mandatory evacuations. The people of North Carolina need to understand that Matthew was a Category 1 hurricane when it finally made landfall in the Carolinas, and it caused hundreds of millions of dollars in damage and loss of life. Hurricane Floyd, very similar. It was a Category 2 storm. This is a very dangerous storm. The surge threats have not changed. The rain estimates have not changed. And it's going to hit almost all of the states. So everybody in North Carolina needs to pay attention and seek cover, stay away from floods, and listen to your local law enforcement, first responders. And if you have any questions about where you can evacuate, dial 211 if you're trying to find resources available through FEMA and a number of the other organizations on the ground.
It's great information. Thank you, Senator. One last question as you look at this radar. This is your home state, and I'm certain you've been to the shoreline countless times in your life. What is it like for you to sit back and watch this now, almost helpless at the hands of Mother Nature?
It's very sad. We are helpless. I was just down at the Outer Banks a couple of weeks ago over the weekend with my family, and I know that the area that I was in is in deep danger right now. If you look along the coast and you look upriver, if you look at the Cape Fear and all the flooding and all the friends and elected officials, folks down there that are trying to batten down the hatches, my heart and my prayers go out to them. We're going to be praying. I want to make sure they're preparing, and I hope people in Charlotte and Asheville and all across the state are doing the same.
Yeah, you coming down, or you stay in Washington, Senator?
I'm heading right out. I'm either going to be on a plane if there is one, or I've got a car reserved if I got to drive down, but I'll be there for the duration.
Be safe. That's the message.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Senator. Thom Tillis, a Republican from North Carolina.